Hello and welcome from Israel. Well, you gotta love CNN, Christina Amanpour interviewing the Saudi ambassador to the United States. It was irrelevant to the situation because she has not a clue what's going on here. The Saudis are stating they totally discussed this, that the Arabs need to leave Gaza. They also stated that they are not negotiating with Israel until there's a Palestinian state. We don't need Saudi Arabia as a peace partner. We wouldn't have a problem with them as a peace partner, but to tell us that you're going to demand a Palestinian state and then afterwards we'll have peace, that's not somebody we want to have peace with. Plus, Saudi Arabia they have tons of land, about 5 times, maybe 10 times the size of Israel. Anybody taking in these people? Trying to help out the Arabs down in Gaza? No. They don't give a crap about their fellow brothers. How do I know that? Because Saudi Arabia is either you're a multi-billionaire with gold Rolls Royces, that's correct, indoor skiing malls in the desert, or you're living in a tent under poverty. That's going on in Saudi Arabia. Do you think that they should give us an opinion about how these people should be displaced and where to? I don't think so. Plus one other thing. Saudi Arabia, if a woman is outside walking with her head covered and everything, by herself, she could get stoned. If she is thought to have an affair with somebody, she is stoned to death. There's no such thing as asking for a divorce. There's no human rights, anything for this woman or any woman in Saudi Arabia. And they're giving us advice about displacing these Arabs in Gaza. Nobody wants them. Saudi Arabia doesn't want them. Egypt doesn't want them. Jordan doesn't want them. Why? Because every single country they come into, these Arabs, destroy the country, kill the people. How do we know this? Jordan in 1970s, Black September, they killed 35,000 Palestinians. How do I know? Look it up. It's a fact. 35,000 were murdered in a month. Nobody said about that. And then you hear the world saying, well, it's their land, their nation land. It's not the nation land. I heard one person say it's their ancestral homeland. Yeah, but except for one thing, we were here way before the Islam even came into being. So I'm not sure if you want to go by ancestral homeland, use the word, that's okay. Then you got to go back. And the ancestral homeland of Gaza and Israel was the Jewish people way before Islam came into being. Saudi Arabia, maybe you should clean up your human rights violations against women, beating them in public, beheading them, and stoning them. Work on that before you start giving us criticism. And regarding peace, we don't need peace with you. We're not interested in you as a partner. Take it by.